this is Katie. Welcome to my channel. Thanks for watching. This is an energetic painting where I'm accessing the Akashic records and connecting in with Reiki energy to tap into the energies of the collective for July 28th, 2022 new moon. And this is, like I said, an energetic painting, so it is also, you can also receive Reiki by watching it, and then whatever information is coming through, you can listen as well. So what I tapped into first was seeing the chakras and how they were being realigned, how they're being balanced, but it can feel like it's happening to you because it is. It's like a cleansing, like a rebooting that's happening basically in the human. But the sense is that we're doing this, so we must do this. We're called to do this within ourselves. It's not just that it's being done to us, it's this really big process we're being called into. So it's like a Kundalini awakening, it's an expansion, it's a spiritual awakening, it's all of that. It can be very ecstatic, and I can see the energy spiraling up. It's what's being asked of us, each and every one of us. So it's going to keep knocking basically on the door to tell us, to give us guidance around this, and we can keep putting it off, or we can start to work with it, to work with our internal systems, to work with our energy fields, our emotional bodies, to work with our nervous system, to work with our mind, all of these pieces together to basically upgrade the human. Human 2.0, it is an upgrade, an advancement, and an upgrade of the human experience. So not to be taken lightly. This is not a simple practice. This is not just something that just happens overnight. Either this is a deep, deep process of releasing old conditioning, old wiring, old programs that no longer resonate here. And that has to be completed before, purged before there is this upgrade into this higher system. And it might create defenses in people, triggering sensations of maybe being blindsided, a lot of work in the energy bodies I was noticing of the sacral and the lower three chakras, more in the back of each of them, the sacral solar plexus, even into the back of the heart a little bit, and the root. And I was feeling into this in the painting as well, like of a lot of activation in the sacral and root, which is actually like a positive sensation as it was opening up. But we will also be maybe working with some issues around survival, scarcity, like these old conditions, these old ways of the world appearing a certain way and responding and being in accordance with that are no longer, the old ways are no longer going to align. And the new way of living and being, I guess I saw a hummingbird living out of the heart was the message, a different pace, a rebirth, a dying of the old. This energy feels like a clinging on, almost like a reaction to a pressure of being transformed. The aspects within us, we will not want to make changes because they will be pushed into it, because the pressure is increasing in this transformation. So there may be resistance to it, resistance happening. The resistance seems to feel like righteous almost, like we might see it expressed out in the world as well. It's like a discharge as well. As it's expressed, it's a release, some sense of like a holding on to, a clinging, and internally this will be what's happening, like a desperation, maybe maybe even desperate clinging to the material things. And I get a connection with the financial world, financial needs, like baggage, things feeling like I can't live without this, and this being, like a big reality check that what can we live with and what can we live without? And what is true peace? What truly brings joy? What truly brings joy to the body, not just the mind? So again, what brings joy to the body and not the mind? A lot of focus has been on the mind, the chemicals of the mind, the endorphins, the dopamine, and that's all an illusion as well. And what truly brings feeling the experience of joy. Seeing the hummingbird again, and it's like, feels like purity, getting down to the pure essence of who we are. Quieting the noise around us and connecting in with a childlike joy. A child doesn't need to know so many things. A child needs love and fresh experience, fresh eyes, safe experiences. And, there is a rewiring around what is safe. It's safe to be living in the world where we are, or the question was, is it safe to be living in a world where we are addicted and need things constantly to feel okay? Is that actually safe? These are the questions coming through. What needs to come through to feel safe? And so when that question was coming in, I was seeing an anchor coming down into the earth, and it goes really deep to where we're playing in the earth, like people are with their hands and playing in the soil, being in and of the earth, simplifying. There's this richness of the soil, the minerals, like it's already there. And then the sense of it has been depleted, but we can bring it back. We can replenish. We can bring back the innocence that has been lost. And I see a person jumping up and they're holding dirt in their hands and throwing it up in the air. And it's like a recognition, a reckoning. So it's a reckoning, a surrender. The guidance is to be in nature, connect in with the earth, allow your body to be the earth, not just to be with it, but to be it, because we are it. We are made of it here. We are in relationship with it. So rebuild your connection with it, and that may be going out into the earth every day barefoot, or just being outside, and that might be gardening, hiking, working with birds, observing, spending time off your phone and being in it, really experiencing it. Finding freedom in that, prioritizing that out of all the other things. This is the most important thing. And the world is going to tell you different. The material expectations are going to tell you something different, but this is the most important thing, building up this relationship that has been lost. So thank you so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed this process. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Bye.